Mentoring is a staple in the golf course industry. Syngenta is proud to support those who have made a difference. When Michael Ketcherek first began working at Blue Ridge Trail Golf Club, the high school graduate saw the summer gig as a way to score free rounds of golf, not as an introduction to a career in turf management. That all changed when he met Dwayne Shell.
I think he'll have time to get over all of them. So at least try to get all the greenside bunkers done for the tournament.
I think the biggest contribution is just getting me into the turf industry. So when I started to work for him, I really didn't have any idea what I wanted to do with my life or any information about the turf world or turf management itself. So I just wanted to work at a golf course to get free golf. Before I went to school, my dad stopped by the course to talk to him and just make sure that I'm ready for this and everything. And it's funny, he told my dad that he didn't think I was going to make it. He didn't think I was set out for this business, which is more respect to him too, to take someone who he didn't necessarily think was ready and even to put the time in that he did.
The golf course superintendent quickly took Ketcherek under his wing and helped set his career to overdrive. Eventually, Ketcherek says he discovered his true calling.
We were doing drainage one fall on one of the par threes at the course. And for whatever reason, just doing that kind of work made me want to go into this business. He was there helping me, so kind of maybe the guidance he was giving me through the way, or through the way of the project and just working me through each step. Finally, I was like, you know what, I want to pursue this as a career.
Today, Ketcherek is the golf course superintendent under Matt Schaefer at Marion Golf Club. Schaefer says Ketcherek isn't the first protege to emerge from Shell's mentorship efforts.
The only reason I can judge Dwayne is because I've had 3 of his students, 3 of his proteges, and they're all the same. When I get the guys that work for Dwayne, they're halfway home. Some of them are 2/3 of the way home, so it's easy. They're hardworking, they're passionate, they're focused, they're perceptive, they're willing to give back. They got everything that's necessary to be successful.
Schaefer points to having a good mentor as the key to success in the golf maintenance business.
The golf course industry is a really cool profession. It requires a college education, it requires science, but it's a trade almost. It's really different. It's a learned profession because, you know, the agronomists and the science are critical mass, but in the end it's a day-to-day decision process predicated on your comfort and your ability to make those decisions in an environment that's constantly changing. Everybody needs to work for a mentor that has their personality type. That's the other thing.
Shell's personality was one of the reasons Ketcherek says he felt comfortable to try his hand in the golf course industry.
He was always relaxed, funny, so I try to take that. We work a lot of hours here and it's stressful. So with I don't want to say a light approach to things, but definitely on the lighter sides, but still keeping it serious, definitely helps us get through the day.
I think a mentor is almost the mirror image of you. And I gotta believe that Dwayne is like Mike. And Mike's world class. He's 25 years old. It's just unbelievable. I mean, Mike's as good as I am. And he's way less than half my age.
So what does it take to be a good mentor?
You need to be structured, and you need to be stern, and you need to be patient, and you need to recognize talent. You can't just talk the talk, you gotta walk the walk. If you demand that they be here at 5, you should be here at 5. If it's long hours, then you should put in long hours.
For Shell, these lessons came directly from his own mentors in the business.
You know, growing up in this business, you obviously work for superintendents who are a mentor. I grew up working at a local public golf course. Wayne Kennelly was the superintendent. I went on, I worked for Terry Laurent and Bob Stifler at Saucon Valley, and John Mizikar at Doylestown Country Club. And I think every person you work for, I think you learn something from.
Shell adds that mentors should also be passionate about the work they do.
I think to succeed in this business or any business, I think you have to have a passion. It's not only a job, it's almost a lifestyle. We all have high expectations in this industry. Part of that comes from training. I mean, when they first come here, like I said, a lot of them come here, they don't have any experience in the turf industry. It may be their first job ever. So just teaching them a work ethic, teaching them attention to detail, teaching them responsibility and accountability is important.
In mentoring, it's also important to go beyond golf, Shells says. He says other mentors should strive to build personal relationships with their students, which in turn builds a stronger industry.
There's only, whatever it is, 12, 14,000 golf courses in the United States. So everybody knows everybody. It's a very tight-knit community. And when you see somebody who has a passion for the business, it's important to develop that individual.
Just like his mentors did for him, the passion and drive clearly shows in Shell's work and in the work of those he's mentored.
I don't even know if I'd be where I am. I definitely wouldn't be. It's each day that I think back to where I would have been, and having Dwayne as a startup and getting me started in with the information before I went to school was huge, so I kind of knew what I was getting myself into. I definitely wouldn't be anywhere close to where I am today without Dwayne.
The best golf course superintendents are the obscure guys. You know, they work hard, they have limited resources, they produce unbelievable products, and they never get the recognition because nobody knows them. But that doesn't diminish the fact that they're the best superintendents in America.